will you take $10 million or 10 million subscribers? Better yet, what about $1 million or 10 million subscribers? MrBeast was on Lex. What's his last name? Lex what?
Shoot, it slips my mind.
Oh.
Dang.
Lex Fridman. Lex Fridman.
Really extremely popular podcaster who has some of the best interviews. Lex, you know I'm talking about you. I just brain fart on your last name. But he had MrBeast, and that was a really good interview. But he asked a very important question, and we are going to give our answers after.
You'd rather have $10 million or 10 million subscribers on YouTube?
If I had nothing, I would say $10 million. But $10 million, you can hire some people and pump out content with like $1 million or two, get 10 million subscribers and then keep the other 8 million. A better question would be, would you rather have $1 million or 10 million subscribers? That's where it gets a little tricky. Because now it's like, because 10 million is just so high, it's like, just never work again. Who cares? For the average human, that's so much money.
So I love how before 1 million used to be like so high for everybody, and now 1 million is like nothing. The way he just made that sound.
It's the entryway. Yeah.
But, and everybody who doesn't have 1 million is like, whatever, shut up. Moose, let's go with the second. He said the better question. The better question is 1 million or 10 million subscribers. What would you pick?
Well, first, and just to deflect the question for a moment, the statement behind the question is subscribers at that, like 10 million subscribers is 10 times more valuable than $1 million. Like, I just want people to kind of see the comparison that was made there. It's like, oh, if you go with subscribers, if you're thinking in your heart right now, like, man, I would take the subs. 10 million subs is the way I'm going. You're basically saying that subscribers are 10 times more valuable than each dollar, basically, right? Which I love the philosophy of that, by the way. It's like, yeah, community, people over money, like impact over income, like all day. I love the idea behind it. But that is major, right? Like that alone is a powerful question. Now, I think if the question was, what would make you more money? I'm adding a layer to it. What would be worth more money? The $1 million or the 10 million subscribers? It would be a slightly different approach, right? Because in that case, if that was the question, I'm going with the 10 million subscribers all day. All right. I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I'm taking this right here because I know what the value of this is going to be in the long haul. But I have to be honest, I think I'm cashing out. I'm taking that 10 million. I'm taking that million just because of, the reinvestment opportunities there is like to like you said, I mean, hey, to some, maybe $1 million or 10 million isn't that much. But at the end of the day, to have that cash on hand, and I know some of the financial, people might be like, you don't want money. It decreases in value. Look, at the end of the day, some people can still make a lot happen, especially with $1 million. It's not that difficult to manage $1 million. And I say that loosely because, whatever, you get the point. I don't know. I'm just keep it at that. I'm gonna keep it nice and short. I'm cashing out. I'm taking the full $1 million for investment purposes and, for personal reasons too. I'm just cash out.
Okay.
I feel like you're definitely not cashing out though, because I know you and my heart tells me there's no way you're cashing out. No way. I don't want to speak for you, but I'm kind of speaking for you. So let me stop speaking so you can speak for yourself.
So this goes more of RD's engaging subscribers, or are they
question.
Just subscribers, right? So we have to think about it. If they are engaging subscribers, because we have to think about it like majority of our following, for them to be able to convert, we're thinking about maybe the least 10%, right? So 10% of what 10 million is what?
1 million.
100 is 1 million?
10% of 10 million, I believe, is 1 million.
Okay. So 1 million. Hold on. Let me do some math now. Oh, I did 10 million. Hello. 1 million. And then let's sell $100 product is 100 million.
Good God.
And you could sell $100 product throughout the year. So it could be 10 here, 10 here, 10, 50 here, right? If you understand how to monetize and leverage your subscribers, taking the subscribers for me would be a better play, because I would take the 1 million that one time, but then I would be missing out on a $100 million play that would happen over and over and over. That 1 million, though, I could probably learn how to reinvest in these things and get this and blah, 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 right? Where, just like how he said in the beginning, well, if I had 10 million, I'll get an editor, I'll get a whole team, my whole joint would be great. And you could do the same thing with 1 million. I'm not saying with 1 million you can't, but if there's no reoccurring stuff coming in and you don't already know how to leverage your subscribers, almost pointless. So for me, and it's funny because I was asked this question in one of these things that I went to. It was like, yo, would you take the money? Would you take the subscribers? I was like, I know how to leverage subscribers. I know how to leverage following. Those people, not no staff to Moose, but those people who pick the money are not. And like I said, with the caveat of these are engaging subscribers. These are This is an engaging following. They're here for you and not necessarily just randomly giving you 10 million subscribers, right? It's just more of, you know what, I would pick the subscribers because I want them to come into my ecosystem and possibly make 100 mil 1 year, and then possibly make another 100 mil another year, because I understand how to leverage and monetize and saying, yo, I only need them to spend in the bare minimum, in my like lowest situation, I just need them to spend $100 a year. That's a shirt. If you really rock with me, that's a shirt, a program, maybe an event, whatever. That's a few drops on certain things, and that's it. So if you know how to monetize, which a lot of people don't, then that's okay. If you know how to monetize, pick the subscribers. If you don't know how to monetize, get the money to then learn how to then build your following, get a team to build the following so you could gradually learn how to monetize your brand.
Yeah, and I love how immediately his mind went to, well, if I had the 10 million, I would take 2 million of that and create the same process and keep the 8 and have the 10 million subscribers. So I could get the best of both worlds taking that path, right? So I love how his mind went straight to that. But I think to what you said, especially around are those subscribers engaged? And I think the process of creation, you know, there's a level of joy that comes from building something from zero, not starting at 10 million. It's you know, it's like the same how some people in the business world say, oh, well, you got an upper hand, you were handed XYZ, or your family this, right? I think for creators to inherit almost 10 million subscribers overnight is you know, definitely like, okay, that's a unique advantage that you started with there, because sure enough, you can start with something rather inexpensive and make a ton of money. But yeah, I'm more on the, let's build it from zero and But if I could cash out and have more control over what I get to, how I get to do it, that sounds like fun.
That's a fact.